Hello and welcome back to Shenzhen IO. We've got an interesting thing today. We're going to be doing the Pocket CHING Oracle, but you may or may not notice that we've already done it, okay? Apparently there was a problem with the recording. I went to upload it today and it would not upload. It said the file type was not supported, which doesn't make any sense because I've been using that file type for all of my videos. So I checked out the properties and the size was 0 bytes. I'm not sure what happened, but we lost this episode. And so now, 3 months after the fact, I'm going to attempt to solve this puzzle again. Now obviously I'm going to have some idea of what I did last time, but my memory's not that great, so it's probably going to take some figuring out to do. I do remember it though. We just need to put out like an input to connect these dots. So this is probably going to go a lot quicker than it did last time, but I think it's better than just skipping it altogether. So we'll see what I can do here. How does this work? Wait, what? Button and oracle are simple inputs connected to a MEMS. Okay, yeah. Display is an output, yeah. When a button is pressed, the oracle engine will generate 6 values corresponding to the 6 lines from bottom to top. When the final value is generated, the display should be updated to match. So, they push the button, and it's going to say 110101, and then as soon as that hits, we need to generate 110101. So not too crazy. I want to say that I did 2 of these over here. But I don't know how I would have done this part of it. So yeah, this is gonna be me figuring this out again. And I haven't done any of this, so even remembering the language is gonna be a bit of a challenge, but I think I'll be okay. So, I mean, we're gonna test if pose equal to 100. If it's not, jump sleep, and we're gonna do sleep 1. And I'm thinking, let's move it out just so we have the space. But mouse is being a little strange right now. Let's slide that over like this, and then let's see. I don't know if we can do this all in one chip, but let's give it a shot. Wire that like that. So if it is, otherwise we're going to be on testing phase. So I'm guessing we're going to test. How would I do this? We need to test all 3. No, we need to test all 6 and correspond it to those 2 outputs there. Okay, so I'm thinking we can do doing the counting We don't need to do the count. We don't need to do the counting. Okay. Test if P1 is equal to 100. If yes, digit 2, 1. No, that's not how that works. How do I? That's not it. Fuck. Alright, let me just go back. Yeah, it's not digits, DST, I think. Alright. So we got this up now. Yeah, I think it's DST 2, 1. If no, DST 2, 0, and then sleep 1. If yes, DST 1, 1. If no, DST 1, 0. Sleep 1. Okay, I like that. The problem is we're out of space, and I need to now move the ACC out and also sleep for 3 turns. So I'm thinking we'll add one more chip to this. We can get rid of these, and you can select so. Step 3, move X3, no, move ACC X3. Okay, this would work except for one other small problem we've got here. And this can actually be a Slex 1. I don't mind. But we'll move this. I mean, this doesn't need to be here right now. So let's rewire this thing. Basically, we're going to have one little guy up here. Right up there, I think. It doesn't quite work the way I need it to, but let's try this. One over, and then you're not doing P1, so I guess come down this way, and then you can come up this way. That's a bridge. This is a double bridge. Put you here, bunk, bunk, like that. Okay, so you're not, these are going to be POs now. The only problem here I need to move I need to move what's coming out of X1 into something else. I need to at least move it to null or something. So I need one more line here. I mean, this needs to be the same sort of thing. Okay, but these are already zeros, right? Yes, okay. Yeah, that fixes the problem. Yeah, move, get rid of this. Yeah, we don't need any of this stuff. You don't even need that. And that can almost do it. The only thing I would say now, can we do it without this chip? Because now we have 3 or 4 lines here. I mean, we probably can. Let's give it a shot. Let's set this guy on the board over here, and let's just see what this would look like. Whoop, I didn't mean to. I want that to look like that. Okay. So these are gone. So if no, jump sleep, and then down here, sleep 1. But if yes, one chip's going to do, test. Well, I think move 0 ACC is a good idea. Test P1 is 100. If it is, move that digit. Sleep 1, okay. You get all that stuff, and then you would have to sleep 3. Yeah, so I think that'll work. Okay, so let's give that a go here. Let's paste this. Except you don't have to. Well, no, you would. You would just sleep 3 up here. Phone ringing on me. I should have stopped that long before I started recording, but I didn't. I apologize if that was super loud. Oh, nope, I still want this. Okay, and let's get these bridges out of here. Get that out of here, and then, okay, so you're on the top, so you're going to sleep 3. Okay, that's fine. So the oracle is P1. So you're going to go in like that. And then your POs. So you go in like that. And then the X3s go out. And let's see. Oh, well, not quite. But let's see what we get here. So he's sleeping 3. He's now got 100. Sleeps 1. Should get 110. Perfect. Stays at 110. Sleeps for 3. This thing's waking up. Should get 100. Then should get a 0. And then should get a 101. And then moves them out. This one's just backwards. That's all that is this one is backwards. So this needs to be 0. And this needs to be 2. And that should be it, ladies and gentlemen. Got this one done. Oh no! What did I do wrong? Is the other one backwards too? But because it's one, yeah, I bet it is. I'm not even gonna check it. I bet that it's just because it's bottom to top. We have it backwards. Not even gonna check it. Yep, absolutely. Okay, so that went pretty quick. I doubt I got it done that quickly the first time, but yeah, we got it done. So let's do the little talk through, and you know, we got ourselves a nice little, you know, about to hit the 16-minute mark. So a nice quick little episode here. But we did a pretty good job at this, and I'm pretty happy, honestly. Taking 3 months off and still remembering the game well enough to do this, I'm pretty pleased with that. So both chips test to see if the button's being pressed. If it's not, they go to sleep. They do nothing, okay? And then they test again. This time it is being pressed, so they're both going to reset their accumulators. This guy's going to fall asleep for 3 turns because what we need to do is take 6 readings from the oracle before displaying a result. So this one's going to sleep for 3 turns while this one spends 3 turns receiving data. And then this one, after it receives that data, will sleep for 3 turns. So that'll get our 6-turn timer done without having to actually do a timer system here. So this guy's just sleeping for 3 turns. This guy's going to test, is the oracle here to the P1s, is the oracle sending out a yes or a no, a 1 or a 0. If it's a yes, change your 0th digit to 1. So that'll give us 001. We cleared the ACC, so it's 000 right now. We're moving the 0 digit to a 1 because it's saying yes. And then it's going to sleep for a turn. Test it again for the second reading. That's also a 1. So let's change the 1 digit to a 1. So we now have 011. And then we're going to sleep for another turn. And then test again. But this time it's not giving anything. So it's going to actually just skip this one because the second digit, the 2 digit, is already a 0 because we cleared it. So we don't need to tell it to set it to 0 since it is 0. So it's just going to skip that and then sleep for 3 turns to give us that timer. But now that that's happened, this one now wakes up from its 3-turn sleep. Is it giving me a 1 or a 0? If it is giving you a 1, change the 0 digit to 1, sleep for a turn, check again. Doesn't need to change the 1 digit to 0 because it's already a 0. Sleep for 1 more turn, check it 1 more time. It is sending a signal, so change the 2 digit to a 1. Now we have 011 here, 101 here. They're both awake, they move the value out. This guy gets 011. This one gets 101. And it sends it out as yes, no, yes, no, yes, yes. And that is it. They now go to sleep. And it will keep that, these will keep that value until the next value, until the 6 turns are up again. They keep displaying that until somebody presses the button and then the 6 cycles happen again. And that is all there is to it. Very quick, very easy. Pleased with this. I'm more pleased with myself for being able to do this after such a long break. And I did better. Wow. I'm going to check this out, actually. Little bonus here. 2 more lines of code. But I used a ton less power, and I spent $5 less. So let's actually go back to that, and let's see what this looks like. Oh, look at this. Very different. Very different solution here. So what do we got? This is the frontline fighter right here. He's gonna test. Oh yeah, we have a counting system on this one. Look at this. Oh, this is fascinating. So is the button being pressed? If not, go to sleep. These guys are just waiting for instructions. Button is pressed. Test if 100 is equal to PO. Is the oracle sending something out? If yes, move a 1. Okay, so either way, we're moving a number over here. So it moves that in the data and then changes the number it got, puts that number into the 0th number on the accumulator from data. This is so different. And then this guy's just doing his counting to make sure we got the 6. He's gonna send, okay, so after he gets to the 3rd, he's gonna do 0, he's gonna do 1, and then he's gonna do digit 2, and then he moves that along to this fellow, who will wait 3 turns, then move the 0, 1, 1 out, and then bring this one in, the 101, and move it out. That's interesting. There's a couple interesting things going on here. Number one, we have the counting system, which I just showed that I don't need. This guy doing the digit exchange on his own and then sending it here. But even still, even if we want to do it this way, this doesn't need to be a giant chip. This is just using 3 X-plus outputs. This could be one of these MC4000X's. This doesn't need to be this giant chip. So I don't know why I left that in there, but that is what we've done. Very, very, very interesting to see how I solved this the first time versus how I solved it now. Very fascinating, very interesting. But that is going to be all for this episode. I'm hoping it's the only episode I lost and the rest will be an original for you. But I don't know. I haven't checked ahead. So if I have another lost episode, I will see you at that episode. If not, I hope you enjoy watching me struggle on the originals, and I will see you soon.